Kia ora koutou, Reese from QuickSense here, and today we are solving simultaneous equations with graphs. Now, looking at the simultaneous equations, immediately I want to use algebra to solve them, but actually it's a lot easier to use the graph on the right-hand side. So what is a solution? What is the solution? Well, we can see that we've got our point of intersection, right? That's the solution to these as simultaneous equations. When do they equal each other? Is another way of saying that. Well, I'm going to take that line and move it to both the x and the y axis. So this coordinate is 6, 6. So what's the solution? Well, x is equal to 6 and y is equal to 6. Simple as that. Now, while the previous question was quite simple, this is anything but simple. Right, we've got a lot of information here. It's got two lines, A and B, and let's just be clear as to which ones they are. So we've got B here and A here, and it wants us to find where line C intersects with A, and that's this point here. So how do I find that? Well, I need to find and then solve, right? Well, what's this point here? My y value, and what's this point down here? My x value. So the way we're going to do that is we're going to try and find what A is, and the reason I want to find A is because it's telling me that this point, right, where it passes, so line C is perpendicular to line B and passes through point 0A, which is there. That's 0A, and we can see that that is in line with that value there. So this is something A as well. And that's a solution to both A here and B. So let's have a look at A. If y is equal to A, so I'm substituting in A, then I should be able to find x, right? I've isolated it by itself. Or in x in terms of A. So let's have a look. Right, I've got minus A times x, so let's put this ax equal to 3a minus a, which is 2a. So then x is equal to, well, divide both sides by a, and I get 2, which is wonderful. So now that I know that x is 2, right, well then I can put these two values into y, into B, to find out, right, what is this point here. So if I can find this point, then I can find out the C, the value, or the y-intercept of line C. So let's substitute x equals 2 into B. And we also know that y is equal to A. The first thing I want to do here is I've got two lots of A on the right-hand side. I'm going to multiply by A to get rid of this divide by A. So I do that on both sides. Gives me -2 A squared. So then I'm going to move, right, or I'm going to move the 2 to this side, and I'm going to subtract A squared from both sides, which gives me half A squared. Divide both sides by half, gives me 4 equal to A squared. So the square root of 4, A is equal to plus minus 2. And obviously looking at our graph up here, right, we can see that it's definitely positive. All right, so we can ignore the negative. A is equal to 2. Okay, like I said, super complicated. If A is equal to 2 and x is equal to 2 for that point of intersection, right, well, at least now I have my y-intercept. So this is for C here. Y is equal to mx plus c. C is equal to 2. And the M of C, well, that's perpendicular to line B. What does that mean? Well, that means it is equal to the negative reciprocal, right, of line B. And looking at line B, right, we have this here, of A, which we know is 2, which is equal to negative half times x. So my MC is equal to negative 1 over negative half, which gives me positive 2. So 2x plus 2 is my equation for line C. So we're almost there. Now the last thing we need to do is solve simultaneously. Now we can do this, we've used the graph before, we're just going to use a little bit more precision with simultaneous equations. So line A is y equals negative 2x plus 3 times 2 is 6. Line C is equal to 2x plus 2. Now what I'm going to do is add line B to line C to line A, right? So that we get 2y equal to 8, y is equal to 4. And if y is equal to 4, right, well, we're going down a rabbit hole here. 4 is equal to 2x plus 2. So 2 is equal to 2x. X is equal to 1. So where does line C intersect line A? At 1, 4. Well done on making it to the end of this question.